Good evening and welcome to Cronkite News on Arizona PBS. I'm Danielle Malkin.
And I'm Tyler Mannion. Thank you for joining us.
New rules take effect today for immigrants applying for green cards, visas, and admission into the United States. Our top story today, Iowa caucuses happening right here in Arizona. For the first time ever, satellite Iowa caucuses will be taking place in 4 different locations across the state. Many people are asking what precautions they should be taking to avoid getting the coronavirus. Cronkite News reporter Madison LaBerge is here to break down the top 5 things you need to know. And a moment we didn't get to share with you in that piece, Arizona Horizon host Ted Simons asked Republican Congressman Andy Biggs to rate the speech on a scale from 1 to 10, 10 being considered a home run. Biggs answered that he believed the State of the Union speech was not just a home run, but a grand slam. If you've ever been to the lower Salt River, you may have been lucky enough to spot a unique herd of horses. Unique because they're protected by the state and managed through a public-private partnership. This past Monday, people around the world honored International Holocaust Remembrance Day, a day that marks the 75th anniversary of the liberation of Auschwitz-Birkenau. But before the horrors of these camps came to be was an earlier Holocaust, the Holocaust by bullets. The 7th Annual Women's Health Day at the Capitol was centered around meetings between physicians and lobbyists. They're reaching out to lawmakers about legislation concerning women's health. And tonight, we're learning more about the security plans for the president's Keep America Great rally. He'll be speaking at the Veterans Memorial Coliseum in Phoenix. Much is still unknown about the coronavirus outbreak, and health officials are urging caution to those who are traveling. They say anyone crisscrossing the globe should steer clear of heavily impacted areas and exercise some of the same kinds of preventative measures they'd use to avoid influenza and other illnesses. Put your money where your vote is. As the state's presidential preference election draws near, data shows Arizona voters are funding 2 specific candidates, President Donald Trump and Senator Bernie Sanders. The city of Phoenix is working to meet its 2020 sustainability goal to reduce waste by 40%. This includes recycling and composting.
The 2020 presidential campaign starts the week with one less Democratic candidate.
Former South Bend Mayor Pete Buttigieg ended his run last night. Former mayor's unlikely bid started last year in South Bend, Indiana, with a staff of 4. But that changed over time, and Buttigieg broke barriers, becoming the first openly gay man to collect primary delegates for a major party's presidential nomination. Quarantine is over for the Tempe man who tested positive for the coronavirus. County health officials in Arizona say the patient, who has ties to ASU, is no longer infected by the virus. Arizona is known for its beautiful weather and those absolutely picturesque sunsets.
And with temperatures in the upper 70s this week, it's time to start bragging to the rest of the country.
We're still looking at a warm November here in Arizona. Thanks for joining us here in the Cronkite News Weather Center. I'm Danielle Malkin. We're going to start with looking at your highs for your Wednesday. 80 degrees in Phoenix, Casa Grande. You'll see yourselves climb all the way up to 79 degrees. As for our friends on the western side of the state, 86 is your Wednesday high in Yuma and 82 in Lake Havasu City, the same in Quartzsite. We're taking a look at your Thursday lows and how you're going to start tomorrow. 43 in Phoenix and the same in Scottsdale. And those numbers mean that tomorrow could be our coldest October morning in 44 years. Jordan, we're looking at scattered showers and those chances of lightning throughout the afternoon and the evening, as well as into your Thursday, but we're also looking at some very heavy dew points and humidity that we're feeling throughout the atmosphere, and you're probably feeling it right now. Something we don't really experience much here in Arizona is a muggy day. Our dew point right now in Phoenix, 55, 45 in Sedona, up in the high country, 41 is your dew point if you're in Page. How much rainfall have we observed today? New River, over 2 inches. They take the cake in our rainfall measurements. And if you see those large bodies of water and you're driving, you're making your commute home, remember, turn around, don't drown. Your 7-day forecast, Thursday and Friday, heavy rain chances, highs in the 60s and 50s. Saturday, we're looking at partly cloudy skies when the Sun Devils face off against the Wildcats here at home in the Territorial Cup. Sunday and Monday, partly cloudy skies, highs in the 60s. Tuesday, a high of 68. And Wednesday, we're looking at a 20% chance of rain. If you're celebrating Thanksgiving this weekend, we wish you a happy and healthy holiday. In the Cronkite News Weather Center, I'm Danielle Malkin.